Hello everyone, this is a reading for Sagittarius. So welcome in Sagittarians, hope everybody's well. Okay, we'll get started with the tarot and then we'll move into the Oracle card. Welcome Sagittarians. Okay, what is the message for Sagittarius? What is the message for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, what is the message for Sagittarius? Okay, Five of Wands. The Two of Coins. I'll show you all these in a minute. Nine of Coins, Nine of Wands, King of Cups, Five of Cups, Queen of Wands, Five of Coins, Queen of Coins, and the Hierophant. Okay, the Emperor, bottom of deck. So bottom of deck, your overall energy, Emperor, Empress. Okay, and Temperance right behind it, which is just you showing up in the reading, actually, Sagittarius. All right, you divine counterparts, the Emperor and the Empress. So, if you're in a love relationship, you probably know it's like a divine connection. If not, then it's coming in for you, and so be on the lookout for that. Now, I'm not good with timing, so I can't tell you when, but you showing up the reading as a very balanced individual, able to handle this connection very well as the Temperance, also Empress and Emperor. Now, the Emperor, this is not a love connection. This is just a perfect match for you. For something is a perfect match. So it could be a career, could be a move, could be a place. Maybe you visited a place and you're thinking, wow, I wish I could live here, and then you go live there because you get a job there, or because, you know, it's a life change and you're older now and you can afford it. I don't really know. Several scenarios. But there's something here about a perfect match, and also a perfect match in, it's emotionally stable, but it's also secure in, secure financially and secure all of the things, all safety, security, and also a very strong connection. This is a very strong, it's the strongest connection, really, actually. So that's what's headed for you. Really good. That's your overarching energy. You have the Five of Wands, could also be a twin flame, by the way, so that for you coming in, or you're already in the middle of it. And those, of course, are kind of difficult relationships because they are mirroring relationships, because they are also learning relationships. The thing about twin flames is that they are karmic, they are soulmates, and they are twin flames. They're everything all at once, and the energetic part of it is actually the biggest part of this connection. The ability to feel each other's feelings, hear each other's thoughts sometimes, depending on how skilled you are, and to know, you know, even if there's distance, how the other person is doing. So that's the kind of thing. It's extremely strong connection. So there you go. All right, you're starting with Five of Wands, kind of doing battle with a tree in this deck. It's kind of funny because who wants to poke a tree with a stick? Like, what are you going to do with that? Unless you're looking for maybe some, I don't know, sap or something. Shouldn't be poking trees. Unless they're maple trees, you know, you're going to get some maple out of it. But anyway, this clown person has a some sort of animal on her head, and she's fighting with a tree. Now, trees are immovable. It's very difficult. So you're starting out the Five of Wands, something immovable. Could be you. You could be the immovable one, or you could be in this connection. So something is blocking you, and you're trying to get around that. Two of Coins. Juggling things. There's some sort of blockage here that is keeping you from moving forward in a particular connection, or with this kismet perfect match that you're headed towards. So, and it's probably to do with other things in your life. Let me move them down so you can see here. It's probably to do with other things in your life, or possibly feelings like your own baggage, you know, that is kind of blocking you. So there's something here about juggling those type of things in this connection. All right, your past, you had the Nine of Wands, something you saw as a burden, but the funny thing about this Nine of Wands is this man, he's got like this little tiny fence around him. He just kind of, with his clawed foot, he kicked the fence over. This is Joie de Vivre tarot, and he has an open heart. Like, he's moving, he's breaking down the barrier, and with an open heart. So the thing of it is you are going at this connection with a very open and honest, being your honest self, Sagittarius. Really, that's what it is. And you're honest, leading with your heart. And which is entirely appropriate. So that's your past, though, and that is part of the burden, is like kind of allowing that to flow into this connection, and or hold it back. So sometimes we can be guarded due to past hurts, past whatever, and we may not be sharing as much as we could. Well, if you're in this kind of twin flame or this big perfect match connection, you actually do have to like really be open-hearted. So that's just how it is. Because it will open for you. It creates a heart opening. You won't be able to stop it. So okay, in your subconscious you have the Nine of Coins. Feeling very solid, secure in yourself, just within your body, just in general, you're kind of coming from a really good place in your subconscious, which is awesome. And that's where that good communication is going to come from anyway, as within so without. And the reason why I say that is because King of Cups here is this emotionally stable knight, or king, sorry. He lives above the water and below the water. So that means he lives in his emotions, but he's capable of living on dry land too. So he is capable of like metabolizing those emotions in this connection. So he is a very stable emotionally, stable person. And so that's in your exterior reality. You're having to kind of hold that balance. And then I saw the Temperance card here, so that's you showing up, but it's also the balance that you're holding. You're holding that balance, that space. You're actually holding a space for this love. And we do have to do that. We do have to let love in. We have to be allowing. Now, again, it doesn't have to, I'm pretty sure it's a love situation, but it doesn't have to be, but there is some sort of perfect match, and you are allowing it. Now, you have the Five of Cups in your future, and the future is, anytime you get this card, it's always just like focusing on the negative part of things instead of the positive part of things. So in your future, you're going to have to pay special attention to the positive of this situation. What is good about it and what is negative about it, and kind of go towards the positive as much as you can. So because this person is looking at these droopy flowers here, when there's these sprouting lovely flowers over here, this person can turn around. It's like a grasshopper or something. Yeah. Okay. Now, your approach has been the Queen of Wands, kind of fiery, but this is like balanced fiery, kind of passionate, kind of aggressive, kind of that kind of thing. You just kind of been like jumping all in, but not necessarily thinking about it entirely emotionally, but you are now. So that's the thing. So you've been jumping into this match very, very aggressively, a little, I don't know why I'm getting more aggressively. Maybe because you see it's good, and you're like, don't let it slip away or something. But, or maybe you're afraid. Five of Coins. Yeah, you're afraid, right? You're afraid that it's going to slip away, or something is going to get away from you. And so, but if this person is meant to be here, then they'll be here. If they're not, they're not. And that's just the way it is. So we should never just, assume that, that anyone really owes us anything, because they don't. We owe things to ourselves, and that's pretty much it. And in taking care of ourselves, and in taking care of our body, mind, spirit type thing, material reality, our responsibilities, we're helping ourselves, but we're helping others. We're freeing it up. We're freeing that energy up to also invest in other. Because when you've done all your stuff, when you're like secure and stable, then you can be secure and stable for other people. So, but you are coming at it as a little bit of out in the cold there. Okay, the Queen of Coins. Advice is the Queen of Coins. Yeah, bend things to your will. That's pretty much what it is. She's not like the King, who just like manifests and lays it all out there in the material reality. She kind of coaxes things and bends things to her will. So, and it's not manipulation at all. It's just kind of planning, and like she'll grow, she'll plant a seed, and then she'll allow it to grow. She might give it some miracle grow, to help it along. She might give it more water if it needs more water. And she's very much that kind of nurturing, but she's nurturing to herself, but she's also nurturing to other people. And so in this connection, the advice is definitely nurture it and allow it to grow. Allow it to grow very organically. Maybe like no pressure, just like, because she isn't a pressuring person. She's very just not go with the flow, because that'd be, you know, one of the other queens, but she's definitely like just like coaxing and just giving room for the connection. So something here about that. You have the Hierophant in the end, and commitment. So like a card of commitment, but it's also a card of being an open book. Just because I saw this book here, it's being an open book, but it's also the ability to teach others, the ability to show others, and I'm getting more, this is more individual. Like, I'm not getting it as you're teaching a group or anything, or you're teaching this other person. It's just you being solid and stable, and just showing that unique quality about yourself to this individual, and just being kind of that type of energy in this connection all the time. And so, which is very difficult. So let's face it, relationships are there to teach us. We're here to learn. That's why we're here. It's a learning hologram. That's really what we're in, right? We choose to come and we choose to learn. So that's life. And we always learn through relationships, through interactions. Doesn't matter how big the interaction, how small the interaction, it could be a text, whatever. But we're always learning. And you have this Hierophant here, the card of learning, but it's also a card of commitment, and it's a card of being in an open book. So, and it's just, this reading is just asking you in this amazing connection that is coming in for you or is already here, that you maintain your stability in all, you know, your core, your center, your stability, so that you can be a solid person in this relationship. So there you go. That's pretty powerful reading for you, Sagittarius. I really hope it helps. Okay. All right. So Oracle card, little bonus Oracle card for Sagittarius. Little bonus Oracle card. Enjoy where you are, for soon you will be somewhere else. Ain't that the truth? Anytime we get involved with any kind of matched energy, we are going to be changing, moving, changing, shaking, all that. So enjoy this, and then, because it will move and it will change and shake and roll and all that. All right. Thank you, Sagittarius. If you enjoyed this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.